Hi there, it's Leanne Spencer of Body Shop Performance. This week's Thrive in 5 is all about increasing your vegetable intake to get not just health benefits, but longevity benefits as well. And I've got some stats to read you from a study from the Imperial College of London, conducted a few years ago. And they looked at a very broad range of participants. And some of those participants were eating 1 portion of vegetables a day, some none. Some were having 3 or 4, some were having 5 or 6. So it was a really broad range. And what they did is they increased each individual's portion of vegetables by 2.5 portions a day, which is roughly filling up the size of your hand. And what happened was this, and I'm just going to refer to a slide here to read you out the benefits. There was a 16% reduction in the risk of heart disease, an 18% reduction in the risk of stroke, a 13% reduction in the risk of cardiovascular disease, a 4% reduction in the risk of cancer, a 15% reduction in the risk of premature death, and higher intakes resulted in even greater benefits. In other words, if you had even more than an extra 2.5, you got even greater benefits. Now, I think this is incredibly powerful because it's a fairly simple thing to do. You know, you could increase the amount of vegetables on your evening meal and have a fruit smoothie in the morning, for example. A vegetable smoothie in the morning. And that's kind of how easy it is to do. And even if you're not very keen on vegetables, just creep it up. Maybe you just have an extra half a portion, then an extra portion, then an extra 1.5, 2, until you get to that 2.5 mark. You'll notice the difference as well in energy, in your skin, and in your overall health. You know, these things are very, very nutrient dense. So what I try and do, my little golden rule for you is my final tip, is I'll try and make sure that I've got vegetables in 2 out of the 3 meals a day that I consume. So breakfast, typically not. Lunch is often a salad, and dinner we have a ton of vegetables around a piece of fish or currently meat, although I'm looking at taking that out of my diet. So that's the tip for this week. Increase your portions of vegetables. Make it different colour vegetables as well, different textures, different looks, different feels. Keep it interesting, and if you do struggle with this, don't be afraid to blend them all up with a few berries or a banana or a bit of fruit into a smoothie and just get them down that way. So that's it from me. I hope that's been helpful. I'll talk to you very soon. And of course, stay healthy.